Hello everyone, how have you been? A few years ago, there were firefighters. We had firefighters at our school from the fire department, and they were teaching children the fire safety measures. They were sharing their experiences and expertise. Now, one of the students had a question. So this boy shared this question with his friend. When the friend said, "Why don't you ask?" He said, no one is asking. Why should I? My class teacher is there and principal ma'am is there. What would they think? So he didn't ask. What did I do? I asked his question. I had those glances, those side glances. Oh, why is she asking this question? Everybody knows, But still I asked this question. Why? I wanted to help that boy. I wanted him to know that it's okay to ask. So in this video, we are going to learn how to ask someone to repeat. Remember, it's okay to ask. If we don't ask, we remain fools forever. So it's better we ask. This video has 4 sections. In the first section, we are going to learn different ways to ask someone to repeat if we are facing issues with our understanding. If we do not understand the speaker's content or the question asked by the speaker. In the second section, we are going to learn how to ask someone to repeat if we are facing issues with pacing, speed or volume, audibility. In the third section, we learn about the informal ways of asking someone to repeat, and in the fourth section, we learn the formal ways of asking someone to repeat. The first section, to ask someone to repeat if you don't understand anything. You can say, "I don't follow you," or "I didn't get that," or "I didn't catch that." Now there's something I use a lot. You can say, "I didn't catch that," or "I couldn't catch that." Now if you want to sound polite, use couldn't always. I couldn't follow you. I couldn't get that. I couldn't catch that. You can say, "I don't understand," or "I couldn't understand." You can also say, "I'm lost." What did you say? Or what are you saying? "I'm lost." It means I don't understand what you're saying. You can also say, "I don't know that," or "What was that?" You can also say, "Could you say that in another way?" Now, if you're facing issues with pace, speed or volume, audibility, so you can say, "I'm hard of hearing." It's all right. I don't hear well, so I'm hard of hearing. So could you repeat that, please? Hard of hearing. Or you can say, "You're not audible." Next, you can say, "Could you please speak louder?" Polite request. And if it's too fast, you can say, "Could you please speak slowly?" But if it's a command, then you can say, "Speak louder" or "Speak slowly." You can also say, "I didn't hear you," or "I couldn't hear you," or "What are you saying?" Now let's look at the informal ways to ask someone to repeat. First, what? Now stop saying what. It sounds rude. So don't say what. We say, "What was that?" or "What was that again?" This sounds better than what. So don't say what. Now suppose your friend just told you something and you can ask, "You what?" You what? Now this what just reminded me of Miley Cyrus. In one of the series, she says, "Say what, say what." Now we also say sorry. Sorry. So this is highly common. Sometimes we say or huh or a. Alright, these are also some of the informal ways. There's another expression that I use a lot. That's "come again." After "I didn't catch that," come again. Now remember, if you're a student, do not ask your teacher like that. Do not use this expression, "come again." It's highly informal. We cannot be informal with our teachers or with our boss. Now let's look at the formal ways to ask someone to repeat. Now the highly common one is "excuse me." Another one, "beg your pardon." Now remember, you can say "beg your pardon" or "I beg your pardon." Another expression is "run that by me again." Run that by me again means explain that to me again. You can also say, Could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please? Or could you say that again? Now remember, with repeat, never use again. Okay? Could you repeat that, please? Or could you say that again, please? All right? Next, would you mind saying that again, please? Would you mind repeating that, please? Now remember, would you mind? Okay, when we are using would you mind, with the verb we always use ing. Would you mind repeating? Would you mind saying? But when we are using could, we do not use ing. Could you say that again, please? Could you repeat that, please? Now, if you still didn't understand, then what? Plain and simple. Say that you didn't understand. So you can say, I still didn't get that. I still didn't catch that. It's always better to cross-check your understanding. Remember that, okay? Suppose the speaker is speaking. You didn't understand, you asked that person to repeat. He did that. Now, you want to check your understanding. How would you do that? So you can say, did you mean that? And then proceed with your understanding. Do you mean that? Or did you just say that? Okay, these are the ways of checking your understanding, and wait for the speaker's response. If the speaker says, yes, that's exactly what I meant, or yes, that's exactly what I said, then you know, yes, you understood it. So ask, okay, ask. It's okay to ask. Check your understanding, cross-check your understanding, and if you still don't understand, ask again, okay? Be polite. Could you please remember these 3 super powerful words? These are super powerful, polite words, okay? Could you please? Could you please repeat that? Could you please say that again? Now again, remember, repeat again, we don't say. It's redundant. Okay, so don't say, could you repeat that again, please? No. You can say, could you repeat that, please? Or could you say that again, please? Okay? So keep learning. Stay blessed. Stay safe.